open a season. Just talk about the team's overall performance out there against Hawaii.
Yeah, we love to keep it interesting, but we knew this is going to be a great tournament for us and challenges in different ways. Hawaii's a great opponent, and we knew they were going to be gritty. They were going to defend and be in system and be smart, so we knew we had to play clean, and we'd really settled in after that first set. So I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them because they locked into what each of their jobs were, and we executed at the end.
Yeah, and talking about executing at the end there, we've been in close sets before, but to be able to come out on top of those and learn from those and then carry that on to the next set, just how proud of you are of the team of that, because that's a team-led effort out there when it's in tough situations like that.
Yeah, we talk about setting the tone, but I think they have the ability to call each other in, and we talked about leaning on each other, and in those moments, I think they did it today, and we had to change the tone after that first set, and that is what I'm most proud about. They settled back in, and they did their jobs, and it showed. And people came in off the bench, and they were on it, and they were ready to go. So that's what a team effort and being locked in as a team takes.
Logan Lidnecki, correct me if I'm wrong, 20 kills as a freshman. Did that performance come as a surprise to you at all?
Logan Lednicki, that's how her last name is. It wasn't a surprise to us because we've seen it all preseason. So her and Caroline both, they have big arms, and they know. They've been playing like that for us in the last 2 weeks. But we also still need the balance, and they know it's team, and we need to be able to recover them, and we need to be able to set our middles and be in system, because it's going to be easy for teams to camp on them. But they're 6 rotations, and they're attacking from the back row, the front row, and just stay in attack mode. That's huge for us.
She don't play like no freshman.
Not at all.
It's crazy.
Caroline, those final set, I saw you kind of dancing before one of the serves, and then you went on and got a kill on that same serve. Can you describe your emotions and what you were feeling in that final set?
So on the emotions part, we actually this week have been talking a lot about making a perfect quesadilla and how to make a perfect quesadilla, you gotta turn it on 350. You gotta turn your stove on 350. If you turn it up too much, you're gonna burn your quesadilla. If you turn it down, you're not gonna cook it enough. So there's like a perfect level. So kind of like regulating your emotions, because also I had to work on being receptive to feedback because if I got too emotional, then so the dancing is kind of more to just calm me down a little bit, and keep me loose and stuff. So that's kind of why I do it. But yeah, so I just had to stay neutral and listen to what was being told to me, because every play I was reminded if I was in the back row, I could hear birds saying pass to attack, pass to attack, and it was just those 3 words kind of settle me down and stuff.
Caroline, Bird has talked a lot about the chemistry of this team, and we've kind of finally got to see it on display. How have you personally just gelled with this team so far?
It's really great because I was the first transfer, I think, to commit, and so I was a little nervous for a while because I was I'm going to be that new kid coming in. I'm not a freshman. I'm coming in brand new. But then we had all these other transfers and all these other freshmen, and the returners, they made sure to set what the standards were in the culture, or they set the culture and they set the expectation, but then they allowed the new people to kind of come in and showcase what they could bring to the table, because especially a lot of us transfers had experience in our past programs and stuff, so they were very open to hearing what we had to say, and they would be I want to know what you think, or how you feel about this and stuff like that. So the returners did a really good job at working to bring in the freshmen and the transfers and bringing us all together.
What's your favorite thing you've learned about A&M so far?
Learned about A&M?
Just something new you didn't know.
Being
I would say my favorite thing about being here is falling in love with life again and stuff. I feel that's something that I was hoping for, but I didn't know it was going to hit me as hard as it did. Falling in love with life in volleyball.
For tomorrow, another tough team coming in here, San Diego. What's it going to take to carry over from today into tomorrow? So
San Diego, they're gonna watch this first set. We're gonna scout them, and it'll be a fresh plan. Different style team, and so we have to lock into executing our game plan, but really it's about what we do and how we control the ball on our side, and that's what we talked about today in that match, and it's going to be the same thing tomorrow. Our first contact is the most important. We have to serve tough to get them out of system, and we have to take care of that ball when we're passing so that we can have balance.